good for about. You're really relying on Chorus and Monkey to be this two-man unit. And Chorus is saying, hey, I'm going to burst them out with my entire combo. Monkey, it's up to you to do the rest, right? Down on the bottom side, looking a lot better for top esports this time around. And, you know, that's no shade against WE. You're going up against Lucian Braum, which is very difficult. Chorus with some nice sidestepping there as Monkey is going to look to take advantage of the opportunity. Great job there by Monkey, and he gets first blood.
There is that element of, well, does somebody know? But now on the spot side, is he going to know?
Oh, no, he's not a knower, and he is going to fall. Just like the chicken camp, Nio picks up that one. It's around.
He's got no flash. He has got flash, but he's got no vision in this brush.
Oh, Cube. So. Cube, brother Cube, what are we doing? They've solved the Rubik's Cube early on.
And again, this is another iteration of WE getting dragons down on the bot side, Cube not respecting that he's the weak side, and does end up falling. It's not even like he's, you know, doing super well on this top side. He was down 10 CS anyway. 369 knows that he's not the point of the map that has control. And Cream as well, fancy feet.
Oh, the charm is there, and he dodges as well. Cream does have 2 charges left of that ultimate if he wants it. Meanwhile, Nio is going to get shoved out. Cube says, hey, let's fight. Fung Yue down to half HP, but guess what? Nio is going to be ready to rejoin shortly as Jachi is auto-attacking away. Good ultimate from Cube. The interrupt is going to come through with that cease and desist, and it makes it a 1-for-1 for now. Jachi's going to dash away as Yao Yao's on his horse and is headed for the next one. There's that between worlds. Nio gets pulled in, forced to flash away. It's the weirding. Nio can't really get away. The heartbreaker there. Jachi going to be able to get under the turret. Team WE get a couple kills back.
Wow, and he lets his Vault Breaker run out, which does end up costing his
hang on,
support's
picture
life.
in picture. We are going after about.
Goodbye.
He is under the turret. The barrier is there, pulling back the feathers, but that is not enough. Great balancing of turret shots there from Fung Yue and 369.
To the late game, so giving up a dragon, not the worst thing in the world. I do think that it's top esports. We're a little bit pressured by time to try and make something happen here. Given that they've got this Lucian, very difficult champion to navigate during the late stages of the game. Fung Yue, hello, not an engaged champion. Can't just be ripping those and expecting them to connect. Now WE are going to look for a response.
It's a big cooldown. Yeah, Yao Yao is caught right now. And he's going to get that Magnet Storm down, but it's not going to do a whole lot. Now they turn onto About. Well, About has no ultimate to speak of. And it's another disaster fight. Top Esports pick up 2 more.
Just after that dragon goes, and I mean, they spot him, but...
All right, Cream getting the charm. Nio out of the brush. He had the item that says my jungler shows up to save the day. Gets a little bit of extra damage back onto Cream, so foils a gank attempt. Yao Yao on
failing.
He's on an island. We'll stun up Fung Yue. Monkey is here, and we are between the turrets. We want to go for this. Magnet Storm is there. Heartbreaker takes out Fung Yue. Jachi has to kite back toward his jungler. There's the flash. They mark him up. They stun him up, and they take him down. Karis with the shutdown. He's on the top side, though.
I do like this proto belt from Karis, again, up against a team that is quite dive-oriented. That extra little bit of mobility could work quite well for him to just...
Oh, that's a flash out of Cube with that Scion ultimate, and top esports descending like a pack of wolves. The turret's going to go down, and Cube is going to be the next target. He's going to land 2 with his ultimate, but Cream's charm, it's just too much for Cube to handle. It's just a matter of what can Team WE get while he goes down.
Losing out on their top lane are never great, but this is a situation they found themselves in many times before. Anything extra remains to be seen. Karis gets hit.
Didn't get that last auto attack off the stun Karis before the culling started, so by Nio. So this should be able to battering ram down the mid-tier 1 turret as top esports continues.
As he takes 1 extra plate, but again, it is top esports who need to push the pace of this game. They've got a 3k gold lead, which in the current season feels actually like quite a lot, and like you should really be quite advantageous with the Jati with 2 full items as well.
Okay, Yao Yao looking for that engage, and it's a pretty damn big one. Teleports are going to be coming in, but Yao Yao's going to be the first to fall. Culling going to come down as well. About's going to drop his ultimate. Cube is in the middle of everybody, but he's a very baby Gnar. He's a tiny boy, and he goes down. He's not able to take out Jachi. Karis is going to have to retreat to the safety of his top turret, but Cream is ready to run him down. He will not land the charm. and Karis is on an island. Meanwhile, Nio and 369 are fighting. Monkey trying to heal up as best he can. Heartbreaker lands, and Monkey is going to be able to get the reset without getting the kill. 369 going to be the next target as Karis shows up using that proto belt, putting it to good use. 369 falls, and Monkey's going to take him over too. Feng is on just a sliver. We are Viegoing. There's another one. Monkey moving forward. Tags up Chachi. He's stunned, looking for more. Right into a charm. The turnaround, and Monkey is still alive. Karis is on a sliver, and Top Esports can't close out the kills.
He needs to be careful not to dash his way into all 4 members. They're currently just buying time, waiting.
Anyway, stunned up. Nio's here, but it looks like they'll think better of it and head to the crab. What a weird sequence.
Yeah, just waiting for Jiachi to find that tier 2 turret in the mid lane. I mean, the map does feel a little bit weird, like you say. WE still have this tier 1 turret to try and retreat back to, which gives them a pretty good bastion to rally behind. I think that Top Esports do need to try and work that one down. It looks like that's the next play here. You can see 5 members strong on that top side whilst they'll be committing to the bot lane.
Has his ultimate, it's going to go over the wall. Yao Yao going to be the first one targeted. Another charm that doesn't land. Pulling everybody in with a Magnet Storm, but Yao Yao will fall regardless.
So they'll take this tier 1 turret on the top side. They're TPing down to the bot lane as well to hopefully stop Cube from taking this. And with a great big TP shield, you would expect him to be prevented, but it does just mean that WE say, well, you've left your mid lane undefended. Fellows, we will be taking that one instead. And about they can cut through this Scion. Picture in picture is what happened in your mid lane. Yeah, Cullen just doing a lot of work and does force the ulti out of the bow.
Cube unable to stop the rampage of 369, 1-4-1. It's a guy that was a big problem for Team WE in their last series. We have yet to see him do much of anything. He needs to step up. Speaking of stepping up, it's time for Top Esports to step up to the plate. We're dividing multiple members of Team WE. Monkey is going to get targeted out. Charmed up, big damage. He is locked up, and they throw away the key. And over the top, Chachi getting on the back line, flashes over the wall. Karis is going to be able to take him out, but also finds himself in a lot of trouble. He goes golden, but Top Esports begins to descend. He'll flash over the wall. Feng Yue still alive for the moment, but about to able to clean him up, flashes away from a charge. Karis breaks some ankles, but he's on a ward, and that's bad news for the Team WE mid laner. Can he lead them on a wild goose chase? Can he break their ankles one more time? Okay. Okay. Nio has realized the jig is up. I got you. Don't worry. It's to get there. Dragon's going to be started up. He needs to start hitting that. Teleport's going to be coming in from Karis. His Team WE are going to come in through the bot side. Cube's still trying to determine where he needs to go. He is running out of Narbar. He needs to start stacking that up. He's going to hop over, head to the back of the pit, start tagging up Nio. Nio looking for a big target, and they blow up Team WE in an instant. About has to head for the hills. Karis is dead. Cube isn't able to do a damn thing on the back line either, as Chachi is low, but he survives. Top Esports aces Team WE.
And they'll get the soul off the back of it as well here, Yanni. Maybe a push up to the top side. A clean 5-4-0 ace.
That's a great analogy.
I mean, what did they just do? They just 5-4-0'd them.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's a great analogy of what happened in this last fight. And I mean, again, a scenario where Cube is not able to make his impact known.
And I think that from here, Top Esports, right, they were in a position where they needed to push the pace of the game. They have now found their soul. They have found Baron, and as long as they close this game out, they should be absolutely fine. Send us to a 2-0 to begin with. WE just haven't quite been able to find their feet in this series just yet. Looks like they're going to have one game or so more to be able to do it, but this is what I'm talking about. Let's look at the damage that the cannon minions are doing, let alone anything else.
Cream drops his ultimate down. Yao Yao is low. Yao Yao is dead. About has to use his ultimate defensively as Karis is getting crit. Top Esports are shredding the base. Meanwhile, hold on, Cube is just going to die to Nio and 369. That's it. Yeah. That's game.
And as long as they can close out, that's exactly what they've done here, Yanni.
Okay, oh my goodness!
Headshots.
About gets slammed by 369, and Team WE gets slammed by Top Esports here in Game 2. Match point to Top Esports.
And this match ends 14,000 gold in the lead.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.